The NFL season is back and underway, and the action is always heating up on the field at the DraftKings Sportsbook. But the big bet this time around, touchdowns. And touchdowns matter more at the DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the NFL. All new customers, now is your chance to get in all the football action. New customers bet just $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. So score big with DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Download the app today and use code CLUB520. That's right, code CLUB520 for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Subscribe to our YouTube, Club 520. We clowning on that mother.
Just hit the button.
God.
Don't ask more questions.
Subscribe.
All right, we back. Another episode of Club 520 Podcast. I'm the host. My name is DJ Wells. We got a legend in the building, class of 07. Crazy how it all lined up. We here for a reason. We're going to introduce him last, though. To my far left, we got my dog, Bishop B. Hen out the Prairies. How you what, Nasty?
Cool and Nasty. I'm back, baby. Let's get to it.
Yeah, you got your one PTO day a year. I appreciate the shout out to B. Swift, legend, holding it down for 42 Doug, my dog Hen. But yeah, I'm glad you pulled back up to work, my boy.
Nah, I'm back. Let's get to it, baby.
Now, D. Rose, you know what I'm saying? I know you've been a lot of places, especially, you know what I'm saying, from the Shy. Those shoes over here, you see the black forces with the white laces. When you know what I'm saying, you at the crib and you see those, what's the first thing that come to your mind?
For sure, you jacking. Jacking something. Watch out.
Nah, bro. I don't steal, I heal.
Hide your wallet.
Hide your wallet. The white laces me hide your wallet is crazy.
Nah, facts.
So y'all calling me a scammer?
No. I mean, you said it.
You showing it.
Hey, you always talk about the Nigerians. It might be a lineage on the
Pass it on, man.
To my right, my dog, Young Nacho, Young Teague. How you what, man?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm geeked. Y'all know how I feel about 07. And we got my dog in the building. This is about to be a great night. I'm going to let you do the honors to introduce me, but I'm hyped.
Listen, it's very rarely that everybody, we had that one person on our list unanimously when we started this podcast, like who we wanted on this show. It was this man right here, legend, icon, youngest MVP, one of the best to do it. Your favorite hooper's favorite hooper. We got D. Rose, Derrick Rose in the building. Appreciate you pulling up, big dog.
Love, bro.
Love, man.
What y'all doing, man? Had to pull up Midwest shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is? Hey, listen, like I said, bro, we all be fanned out over different stuff, but when we found out that you rock with the show, bro, that meant a lot to us, bro. For real, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm, of course, me, my son, and my team, Randall and Maddie, they told me about it.
Shout out to the squad.
Of course, right when the idea came up, I had to pull up. And with it being so close to Chicago, so.
Yeah, the niggas got you a caterer, bro.
Now listen.
niggas DoorDash to beat up.
Hey, I usually hooter somebody something, but we was like, we got like freaky Mike. Hey, I told him, boy, you might be a caterer after this, boy. You Chef Paul, shout out to Chef Paul. Y'all went crazy for this episode, man.
Nah, hey, I gotta say something before we really start, but my dog Mike is our guy behind the scenes, but they know Freaky Mike, the podcast family. Know Freaky Mike.
Artist.
He told me I don't get excited about too many guests, bro. I'm hyped. I said, what? Freaky Mike?
He put on the whole outfit today.
Look, he done took his boot off. He put the fresh shoes on.
I said,
I ain't see he got the DJ.
I told him.
I tell you what he got on DJs in the episode.
He got an outfit
wow,
on.
he wildin'. You different.
I respect that.
Damn, you need to send that nigga some roses.
No, man, shout out to Freaky Mike for holding it down, man. But listen, man, we are honored that you are here, man. Man, we just got to start with it. Fuck, my hat fell over. This is crazy, man. I want to say, man, shout out to you and the team, man. One of the best rollouts I have ever seen, man.
Wow.
For real, just the way that you went through everything. And we were joking with Teague about this. We were just like, D. Rose, such a legend. He the only person who could send another D. Rose and nobody think nothing else of it. Like, ain't nobody have a question. Anybody else like, hey, what's up with that? It's like, nah, that's D. Rose, bro. It's a reason for that.
I'm glad it came with a no. You got a lot of motherfuckers in trouble.
I was nervous as hell at the crib. So it's crazy because the week before I had bought my wife some roses and put them on there.
Yeah.
So they died or whatever. So she sent me a picture of them. I'm like, damn, she didn't buy her own roses. I'm fucking up. So I was like, I would have got them. And she was like, fool, read the note. I was like, oh. So it was vibes.
Yeah, it was love, bro. Me and my team, we decided to like just come up with something different, you know, like We did that within like 2 weeks. Randall and Maddie, numerous
Randall and
nights,
Maddie.
staying up late, going over shit to the day before, stand up to 3 o'clock in the morning to send out the post, making sure you dot your I's, cross your T's.
Yeah.
But this whole shit was about like just giving back or just flipping everything on his head, where normally when you do something like this, you receive the flowers, but I didn't get here by myself. You know what I'm saying? I got here with Randall. I've been knowing him since 6th grade. I've been knowing Maddie since for 10 plus years now. And my team is the same thing. It's 6th grade, and that's something that we built. We building an empire right now, but just doing it the right way, trying to do it with class, and just showing a lot of love and support to all the fans.
No, that's
That's
hard.
We definitely appreciate that. I know, you know, for you can speak on this, you know what I'm saying? Class of 07, you know what I'm saying, careers. When you knew at the time for you, how was that, like that moment where you was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna see what the other side might be for a second?
See, my retirement was a little different. It was kind of because of injury, but I just knew my time was up. I wanted to ask you, like, when did you know you were done playing? Like, what made you feel like, yeah, I'm gonna hang it up? Because I feel like, to me, watching you and knowing you, I'm like, man, he could play forever. I just think you had that ability. I just wonder, like, what made you want to hang it up?
Bruh, I've been thinking about it for a while, bruh, but what I was just telling you in the room, or telling y'all in the room about, like giving your all to your kid. Like my younger kids, they don't mention the game at all. They don't say, they don't ask about, are we going to the game? They don't say nothing, bruh. So with PJ, I had to talk to him a little bit different. So before I even talked to everybody, we in the room, it's me and him just talking. And before then, I'm thinking the whole time, like, damn, when I'm gonna have this conversation with him, right? So we talking, and he bring up Cayenne name. And we was just in the room talking about Melo. So I'm like, all right, it's time. I'm like, come downstairs. He come downstairs. I'm like, bro, how you think he got better? He was like, he working out with a trainer. I'm like, who else in the gym? His dad. Like, his dad, huh? Like, his dad present. I'm like, you think Melo don't got nothing to do with that? He was like, yeah. But after I kept talking, at first when I told him, of course, devastated, hurt. But after I kept talking to him, he was excited. Because he's seen, like, man, now I get this individual time with my dad. And, like, my son, he know exactly where he's at right now. Like, this moment, he knows exactly where he's at. So for me to tell him that, and for him to be, like, sad at first, then be excited. And since that day, it's been nothing but love. But I knew, right, like, sometimes since like, last year, I'm going through it. You know, you go through the rehabs. You're the only one that's going through that shit, bro. Like, nobody else, your family members, nobody else is, the staff, nobody going through it but you. So I'm like, man, you have the question of, like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give them all, like, all right, it's cool, but I want to be able to elevate too, show growth.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why I came on here, because I wanted to, like, tell my stories and to be able to articulate myself and show people the growth from when I first came to the league to now with me being a grown-ass man.
That's real, bro.
Yeah.
Facts.
And like you said, like that influence, especially at this age, is so impressionable with kids growing up so fast, being exposed to so much. And we was talking, like, in the room, like, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Pop T, like, having y'all in the gym early on, having, like you said, it does make a difference.
No, facts.
Yeah, facts. But I wanted to make sure that we clarify that, like, you decided to retire, not that anything else, like situation with Memphis, if you want to speak on it.
Yeah, I mean, even with that, I really didn't want to speak on it, but people thought that, like, they waived me. That's just a process of them trying to, I guess, do business or figure out the numbers on the back end, in which that has nothing to do with me. But what I can control is what I did. I reached out to Zach prior. I reached out to my team, reached out to everyone prior and told them, reached out to Adidas so that everybody's on the same accord. And yeah, just doing good business. That's something that I always did throughout my whole career. Even though I fucked up in the beginning by having some lessons I had to learn, I got through that. And I always been optimistic, bro. As long as I got my breath, bro, I'm always gonna get I know I got a chance, and I feel like that way about anybody around me. So, like, give them my all, and just paying attention to where I'm at in this time.
For sure. Now listen, man, we're gonna talk about the career. We gotta talk about the first time y'all met. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Growing up in the Midwest, you know what I'm saying? We gotta talk about that.
I've been waiting for this one.
He scored like 30, quick 30.
Man, listen, first time I met him, right? This before I was even like getting 30, because I did kill him. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get to that. But I seen him in 8th grade, going to 8th grade. He played for a team called Ferrari. And it was a team called Houston Hoops. We in a gas station. And they like, you good, but they just talking to us like, he nice, you nice, this dude nice. But you ever seen Derrick Rose? I'm like, who that? And your name sound fake. Like Derrick Rose, like, you don't hear nobody's last name Rose, like instead of Jalen Rose. I was like, he cold. They call him D Rose, he cold. So we go to the game. Y'all happen to be playing a team from Memphis. It was this Memphis Magic. Boom. You remember that, right?
Wow.
Yeah, Memphis Magic. That's crazy. I remember that. I do. And I'm like, they threw the first play. They threw you a lob, and you ain't dunking, you just finger rolled it in. And I said, oh, shit. Nah, ain't nobody else doing that. And they had one dude. They might have beat y'all.
They did.
Yeah, I was about to say they might have beat y'all. They had one dude that was cooking. I can't remember his
He
name.
went to Georgia.
Georgia Tech.
I forgot his name.
Mo Miller.
Yeah, Mo.
Boom. There you go.
Yes.
He had a good game. He had a good game, but I'll never forget. I was like, yeah, that nigga different. Like, this nigga killing.
Yeah.
But that nigga moving faster, jumping higher than everybody. And my dad was like, we gonna be reading about him. Yep, you know how my dad is. Yep, he gonna be reading about him. He ain't supposed to be on this team. I was like, man, he old. You know what I mean? He older. This nigga younger than me.
So that nigga reclass.
Nigga, I'm the reclass. I'm like, this nigga younger than me. I'm like, what the fuck? They like, yeah, yo, you a couple months older than him. What the fuck?
Happy belated too, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
I felt that way about Mike, bro. And USA, we played 16 to 17 USA in Memphis. He my roommate. I had to look at his ID. His ID was on the table, right? He left the room. I'm like, he's so good, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta see if your real age. I looked at his ID, bro. He was younger. I'm like, bro, how the fuck are you younger?
Mike who?
Mike Beasley.
I told you,
He's younger than us, bro, and
Yeah.
cold, bro. I'm like, bro, how the fuck is you this cold?
That's how we
Shout out to
felt
Mike
about
B.
you, bro.
Shout out to Mike, man.
Facts,
Please keep
bro.
your head up, nigga.
Yeah, facts. But nah, that's when I first met. He played for Ferrari.
my
Not
first
met him, but that's the first time I seen him.
Yeah, but my first time I played against you, so we had Tone sticking you, and you had braids then.
Yep.
You had
Oh,
braids.
shit,
and
shit
you had
gone
like
out.
30, bro. And Tone, our coach, Tone, the guy that was sticking you, his dad was the coach, and he would not get Tone off of him. So we like, bro, this whole game, Jeff weighing him out, bro. Hitting 3, step back, Tone, lateral movement fucked up. He can't do shit.
Yeah.
Jeff got all that. Bro, by the end, did we beat y'all?
Yeah, y'all beat us.
We ended up beating him, but he had a great game. And I'm like, bro, I got to watch dude, bro. But in our class, when you ran up against niggas like that, you knew, like, it challenged you in a way though, bro.
Mm-hmm.
When we was talking in the room about OJ,
Yes, sir.
when I
Shout out to
seen
Juice.
him for the first time, bro, that he changed my whole perspective of the game, and like made me feel like I wasn't working hard enough, and my whole chase for the shit was like chasing him. So yeah, nigga, you put that battery in my back for sure.
Nah, facts.
And
Shout out to Juice.
Juice for sure.
Nah, that nigga was different. I'll never forget when y'all got to, because we went to ABCD that year, or last year, and you had got hurt. But the match, I don't forget shit. The matchup was y'all. But I'm from Indiana, so I seen you. I'm like, oh, they don't know this nigga about to kill that nigga. Yeah, so I'm like rooting. It's like, I don't know why I'm rooting for you, but I'm rooting for you. Like, kill him, and you get hurt. So everybody like, oh, he hurt, he's scared. Then I see y'all in Vegas. I'm like, yeah, that nigga ain't scared. Like, y'all niggas tripping. And they was going at it, bro. They was having a game. It was one of the best games I seen. Him and Eric against OJ and Bill. That shit was crazy.
We chased him, bro. We used to go to tournaments looking for him. Like really chased OJ, my nigga. That could be a whole chapter of my shit. Chasing him, going to tournaments, stay in the game. But it's us too. But our coaches on bullshit too. Like, yeah, nigga, we here. Like we here. We on the same shit. I'm quiet, of course. I'm in the cut, but I'm on that too, nigga. Like we wanted that matchup, especially since we played them like in 7 or 8, and he was on a whole nother level, and I never forgot that. Like that's my baseline right there. Like,
damn.
Like I went back to Shy. I stayed in the gym, my nigga. I think my junior year we was close to playing them, but that Tyreek and all them was in some tournament, and the shit ended up like not happening. And that Vegas one that we had EJ, I'm like, oh,
come on,
like nigga, I was playing. I had nobody else that was really like a D1 player at that time on my team like that. So he had 3 or 4 guys, but to like play against him in Vegas on that stage and to know that everybody like. The alarms and shit was going on. Like, that shit was nuts, bro.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, and you said we was talking in the room about 07. Him and EJ, like that's the craziest backcourt ever.
Played him in a finals.
That's crazy, bro.
How'd you feel about him joining the team? Was you like, I love my niggas, but finally,
they was on that too. Like I played on the team full of winners, bro.
Yeah,
like, we won, even though we was undersized and all that. We won a lot of games. Yeah. So when we got him, they like hell yeah. Like we got another dude that can go. And EJ, we needed that because I was scoring. My brother in high school, I played more organized shit. I was playing the 3, like my freshman year. So. I don't really have the ball in my hands because my man right there, Rand, he was the point.
Yeah, damn, Rand pushed you to the 3? Yeah. Damn, Rand, you had juice, my nigga. He had D-Rose at small forward.
Nah, that nigga could hoop too.
Oh, no.
We had like a system. So like even when I came in, I played JV because the head coach was like, nah, like you gonna listen, you gonna abide by the rules. You ain't bigger than the system. And I went to the school only because Randall went there. So I'm like, all right, but we won. And I fucked around with the niggas. So I'm like, all right, this, like, it's love. We winning and we low key. We'll beat y'all varsity niggas anyway. Low key, if y'all put it, when we used to practice and shit, that's how we felt. So it was all love. But the system was the big man get majority of the shots and everybody else find whatever they got to do, like find your way throughout the game. Yeah. Until like my brother started coaching and he like, man, I'm gonna put you at the point. That was like my sophomore, junior year, put me at the point. I started going back to school and they started to like let me play with the ball a little bit more. So I'm like, all right, I'm running up the court. I don't got to play in the system, nor I'm getting lobs and all that. And now I'm pushing the point and everybody else following me. So it opened up my game for real. But at that school, it was strictly just, but I fucked with it though because Simeon groomed me into like all of the guys that went there groomed us into like really being young men, learning like discipline, learning that you just can't fuck off, even though we were like knuckleheads and all that shit. Yeah. But like knowing that, man, we have a bond that's bigger than just this basketball shit, and that's something that we hold on to this day. We have picnics to this day at our school, and that's rare for like a public school to still be having picnics to going on and all that shit.
What made you choose 25 at Simeon?
Ben Wilson. I didn't choose it. All this shit chose me, bro. Like everything that I've ever been in, I lived in the unknown my whole life. All this shit just came to me. Yeah, I never wanted none of this. Yeah, no fame, none of that. Like even hooping, my career or my basketball dream. I didn't know about salaries and none of that until like my sophomore year, it clicked. Like that may sound crazy, my nigga. Think about that. Your sophomore year, it clicked like, damn, I could change my family life with this. All the way until my sophomore year, I had just a pure love for the game. I didn't look at niggas' salaries. I didn't look at NBA games like that. I ain't look at niggas outside. I'm hooping. I'm somewhere playing because I had a pure love. Sophomore year hit, I'm like, damn, I'm sitting in the room. Like, man, I'm arguing with my mom at the time and all that. You know, God, mom got that little shit in high school. You look for independent, like, and I'm arguing with her. Then it clicked like, man, I could change this shit if I go to the league early. I'm looking at KD now. I'm like, if KD leave, I'm gone. They changed the rule.
Yeah.
Changed the rule.
That
I'm like,
college
damn,
rule.
yup, changed the rule. So I'm like, damn, I gotta do a year. I had to do the year, but I ain't pay attention to none of that shit until my sophomore year though.
And it's crazy that you say that. Like, before we don't jump too far ahead, but another rule that you help a lot of people get paid with, the Rose rule. You pioneer, my boy. Like you said, you look at that, and now look at everybody else is benefiting for you.
Love. Yeah, I mean, that's one that, that's the only thing that I care about, bro. Even the wave or the vibration that I'm in right now, like I call it DZ 720. Like, DZ stand for don't forget about the zealous youth. And zealous mean pursuit of a great cause or great energy. So don't forget about the youth in pursuit of a great cause. So like giving back. And I feel like that was one of our ways of like giving back. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my team, not only my team, but the fans, because at that time I'm doing this shit, but I'm not knowing why I'm creating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going out to clubs. I'm not going to dinners. I'm not doing your typical shit because I'm thinking that you have to be a machine. I ain't enjoyed none of that, bro, until like my 4th year. So that rule was not only for me, it's for everybody, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Here's like, before the viewers, could you explain that rule for them? So you know what I'm saying? Some of our lazier followers who didn't pay attention to that rule. You know what I'm saying?
The rule is that you get 30% of the cap, meaning that you get an extra 30 to 40 million if you hit the benchmarks that's in your rookie year contract. So all-star team, any award, going to the all-star game, those benchmarks will give you 30% more than the cap. And yeah, at that time I didn't know what I was doing, but I'm very grateful and very, very thankful that like the league allowed me to do that.
Facts.
For sure.
Jason Tatum, all them boys, them first team, they thank you for sure.
LaMelo Ball, everybody.
Yeah,
For sure.
I see Jason Tatum told me that straight up. Fuck with D Rose forever. You remember I told him like, bro, he want an autograph. He want a jersey, bro. He was real like, bro, D Rose the greatest, bro. And I was like, not to jump too far here, 'cause we still gotta talk about the rest of his high school and stuff, but like, when people would see him when he was on a team together, bro, I used to tell him, like, bro, you have a cult following. This shit is crazy. Like, and he would come out and he's so humble and chill. And I just joke all day. I play too much.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I play too much. So I'll be like, yo, like, y'all want my autograph and shit? They just be like, who the fuck? Derrick. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. Where I'm right here. So the first time, before we get back to the hoop and stuff, but the first time I knew, like, all right, I'm messing with a different type of, like, status. Remember I asked you to go out in Miami? We went out. We was in Minnesota. I begged you. We in Miami. I begged you to go out. I'm like, come on, man. You was on. You know how you step on the back of your shoes and shit. So you was standing on the back of your shoes. You like, man, nah, I can't go, bro. I'm like, nah, man, come on, man, please, man, come on, man, it's gonna be cool. Ain't nobody go, man. We go cover you up or anything. You like, nah, it ain't even that, bro. I'm just telling you, I don't really like going out. Finally, you got tired of me. You like, all right, I'm gonna go. We walk in there. We walk in the club. We walking in the beginning part. And somebody said, Derrick, D Rose? I said, shit. I swear to God, like 200 people came. I said, oh, shit. I looked at Wig. I said, this some shit. We don't get this kind of love, nigga. Hold on. We get in the club. And the dude was like, damn, we just gonna put y'all back here. They just started standing outside the section. He looked at me. He was like, I'm gonna go. We was in that motherfucker 10 minutes. I'm just gonna go. I was like, my fault.
So imagine that, bro. I ain't want none, like, it's
I'm like, my fault, boy.
It's weird even doing this. So like putting myself in like weird quagmire situations. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But normally I typically wouldn't pod and nothing like that, but I fuck with y'all shit. And I know in order to grow, you gotta put yourself in those uncomfortable situations. So coming here or even talking, like y'all don't know how much this means to me. You know what I'm saying? Like
I love,
being
bro.
able to come in and express this shit and express like just how I feel about where I'm at this time. So I appreciate y'all niggas for that.
Nah,
Hey, bro, likewise, bro. We honored to have you here, bro. Honored to have you here.
I always use anytime somebody playing the Pacers, You know, it's a little off the radar.
What up?
And I be hitting niggas with the Ruby Rose, Jalen Rose, the Rose your bitch use, whoever it for. So that's
what you.
So I got a Rose rule myself. JT, if you want my autograph, I got you.
She said you got a Rose rule too.
How's the game?
Hey, so wrong. Hey, go, man. One of the illest, but listen, like I said, we got so much to talk about, but I want to bring back for y'all days as teammates, man.
Yeah.
Obviously, y'all playing going to get each other growing up. How was it the first time I looked up in Minnesota, man?
It was love, bro. I mean, let me talk, y'all.
Nah, do your thing. This your show.
Yeah,
We talk all the time. Because, bro, everybody that probably met Jeff, no bullshit. They just know that he a good dude, and his energy that he brings to the locker room is you can't compare it to nobody, bro.
Yeah.
Like he the vibration he brings. He's always talking shit, even though it may rub people different that didn't grow up that way.
Yeah.
Niggas that grew up that way. You need that in the locker room. You need motherfuckers joking, playing, but when it's time to go, he was always ready. Mm-hmm. And I knew you could hoop too, though. So just having them around, having Thibs fuck with him, having Cat. He used to fuck with Cat so much, but all the shit that you were saying, motherfuckers needed to hear.
Yeah.
You were saying truthful shit, you know what I'm saying? And when motherfuckers were scared to say it, I'm new to the team, so I'm just trying to get the vibe on the team. You saying exactly what motherfuckers needed to hear, and people respected that. So it was always love, just having Jeff around. It surprised me too when like you start coming over to the crib.
Yeah.
Because, you know, niggas normally don't hang out with each other like that. It's like on some fake shit. So like having you start coming over, then you came over the night that I don't believe in coincidences either. You came over the night that I had 50 and my brothers knows that. My brothers, we was in the kitchen drinking and shit.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if y'all want to talk about that right now.
You made that
I
nigga
feel like
cry.
we still gotta. Yeah, I was in tears. Fuck you. I knew you could do it. It's crazy. Hey, you out of pocket. Hey, man, why you always on that with me?
I remember all that shit though, bro.
Why you on that with me, bro? Why you on that with me, bro?
My nigga, I remember all that.
Why you on that with me, bro? Nah, but I'll be honest, that's a little later in the story because you still got so many years. Because he gave me a chance. I played against him, and I'm gonna speak on the Minnesota moment, but I want to talk about the Bulls moment
For sure.
when we played them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And he spared me. So before we get to the 50, I'm gonna tell you when he could have had 50 a night another time.
Oh, you talking
In the playoffs, Mother's Day. And him first, I remember forget, bro. We having the first quarter, we going back and forth. It's a duel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, in my head, I'm out here dueling with the MVP. What the fuck am I doing? But I'm talking shit. It's the first game in Atlanta, so I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. Like,
That's a fact.
and he ain't saying nothing. He just like looking at me like I'm guarding. He go by, he dunked one time. I said, oh shit. Crowd go, ooh. I'm like, damn, Atlanta, y'all fucking tripping me. Like, what the fuck? Going back and forth. Second quarter, we had like 13-14. Second quarter, I think I scored 2 points. He scored like another 9. I'm like, damn. Go to the locker room. I'm like, Jamal, you can switch off on him. Jamal was like, hell no. You keep going. You doing good, man. Like, they all, you guarding them good. I'm like, this motherfucker got there to 30. They like, don't worry about it. Keep going. You playing good. Get to the third quarter, I'm looking like, man, I ain't scoring no more. This motherfucker still going. They starting to blow us out. He gets, what you had, like 44?
44. Yeah.
So it's like, what was like 5-6 minutes left in the fourth?
That's a fact. Maul said the same. I'll let you.
That nigga looked at, I'll never forget. I'm like, I had like 21. I'm like looking at him. I'm still trying to guard him hard. And you know how a nigga kind of like relax, like not tell you relax, but kind of like, it's over, bro. The nigga kind of like, come get me, Thibs. I said, oh, fuck him. I look at the scoreboard. I said, he didn't want to get 50. Oh, fuck, that was Thibs. I said, game 4, it's up. No, fuck that. I was so mad. I said, he spared me. I was like, I went to the locker room and Smooth was like, man, you know, it's just one game, dog. I was like, nah, man, he damn near had 50. He was like, nigga, you think you can stop him? Nigga, you didn't even play this year. I was like, you only playing because the nigga got hurt. Like, you did good, nigga. Shut up. I'm like, you right. Shout out to Jay Smooth.
That was a tough ass series.
It was, but you spared me. Why you spared me?
I didn't spare you, bro. You know, at that time, I wasn't even thinking about. I don't be thinking about scoring like that. I'll be really in the game, bro. Like because my mindset was if I didn't score, like we was gonna fall back. So I wasn't even keeping up with the numbers like that when I was playing. I just knew I had to affect the game in a positive way.
This when I really was like, fuck you. You hit a floater, right? I contested the shit out this motherfucker. I was playing hard as hell. Y'all know I don't play defense. I'm playing hard as hell. I'm like, he can't embarrass me. He hit a floater, threw it up, and caught that bitch.
Yeah.
I said,
Hold on. He caught it out the net.
He caught it out the net.
Luis.
I said,
Yep.
I saw he playing around now. This shit funny to him. I'm a Joe. He getting ready for Miami. Okay. Cool. I was hot. Like I was 38 hot. My brother like, bro, you getting your chance. It's all good. You ain't playing bad. I'm like, bro, he embarrassing me, bro. Like, bro, he embarrassed everybody. He the MVP. Then I thought about it. I was like, you right. I'm good. I'm just trying to score. Fuck this. Nah, but I remember that.
That helped your career too, though, bro.
Yeah, having a chance to compete against him, bro. It helped me, like, just to even have some good moments against him at that time.
Yeah.
It helped my career. But I took that to say, I seen you could have got 50, then I seen you get 50. So that's where I was going with. I'm like, damn, I seen what he could have had 50. I was a part of that. And then to be a part of that moment, to see you actually get 50, and for you to say, yeah, I'm going for it tonight. I'll never forget. You said, Teague, you playing tonight? I was like, nah, I ain't fucking with it. He said, oh, bet, I'm going for it. I said, what you going for? I was like, what you going for? He's like, nah, I'm going for it. I was like, what? He's like, I'm getting it. I'm getting 50.
That's crazy.
I said, damn. I went to Josh and Cole. He said, Derrick said, you getting 50 tonight. He's taking sure I'm out there.
Either.
Huh?
Jimbo wasn't playing.
Yeah, nobody's playing. And I was like, damn, he gonna get 50. And you know, Rudy Gobert and them, defensive player of the year, all that shit. I'm like, whoo, he gonna have to kill these niggas.
Yeah.
Man, that first quarter, mind you, I hurt my ankle. I'm jumping up and down. Ryan, I'll never forget, Ryan was like, you can play. I was like, don't worry about that shit. Worry about this shit. This motherfucker killing. Like, and he just started going crazy in the whole game. Like, we just watching, and I'm just like, this dude is amazing. And it was like, you know, me playing before you got hurt and stuff. I'm like, this is him. Like, he always got this. And to see him going crazy, then you hear Rudy with the move, finish the lay. Then it started getting emotional. Like, nigga, everybody on the team just like, damn, bro, he worked so hard. And I'm like, yeah, fuck that, we about to win the game. Then he got emotional. And then I'm looking at the nigga, because I know, I'm like, I fuck with this nigga every day. I'm like, no, this means some shit. Like, I start, fuck, man, I'm a nigga, bro. I'm from the west side of that, bro. I ain't about to be crying for no nigga scoring no points. Next thing motherfucker that hit me, fuck, right my eye. Then the game go over. I'm like, shit. I'm like, it's about to be a party in the locker room. Fuck this. I'm about to turn this motherfucker up. He do the interview. I ain't even hear it. But I remember he was emotional. I remember seeing it on TV. I run back there. I'm like, give me my phone. I remember I recorded that shit. He walked in, they throw the water on it. Then I send it to your girl, like, this got to be a moment y'all never forget. Like,
no, it was.
That shit was hard. I was like,
why that game, though, Pooh? Why that game? Like, what made you know what I mean?
I don't know. It was just I just felt something, bro. Right when he told me he wasn't playing, I seen Jimmy wasn't playing. I'm like, all right, that's what. It's just that opportunity, and every nigga in the league that's not playing wish they could have that opportunity.
Facts.
Everybody, bro. Shit. You look at niggas that's not in the league. You look at IT right now.
Yeah.
Just give me that one chance. I could go out there and I could at least shoot 15 to 20 field goals, bro. And see what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, and once I get rolling, you really gonna see what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And I just felt like that moment was like just my moment, especially going through everything that like I went through the little shit. I was still going through like injuries, and yeah, like I said, bro, I'm just living in it, bro. Like the shit that be going on, I can't really explain because I'm in it. But all I could do is like prep myself. For the moments. Like when I was in basketball, I was prepping myself for that moment. Now that I'm switching over to this, Like my shit gonna be like y'all shit one day, 6, 7 cameras and you know.
Oh yeah, you gonna do a pod?
No, not a pod, but
say,
I'm trying to get into directing, bro.
Oh yeah, that shit gonna be better
not
than
producing, but directing, telling like real stories.
Oh, that's hard.
That's in book. But I mean, y'all will see.
That's hard.
Like everything that y'all saw though, the commercial or the whatever that video. That's me, Maddie, and that's Randall. All of us came together, got that shit together along with Carlisle and Mark, along with the other guys that was a part of the team. Like, but we created that moment. So now, you know, prepping ourselves for something huge.
For sure. You know, we there to support. Shout out to the team as well.
Can I say one thing before we get back to the
Go crazy,
story?
my nigga.
Because it's my nigga. I'm just hype. I ain't gonna lie. But I'll never forget. This is when I was like, this nigga different. Like, y'all know me. They know me.
What you finna say?
Nah, this is all good. It's good. They know I'm wild.
Yeah.
Like, y'all know me. I became a man in Atlanta. So my perspective's a little different. Like, shit, I was going out. My team was going out. Everything. So when I came to Indiana, did I get to Minnesota, my mind's still like, man, all right, we had a good practice. We had some game. We hooped. But, like, where we going? You know what I mean? So I remember one night, John Lucas called me. I'm thinking Luke calling me like, yo, where we at? He called me like, man, you should come in the gym. I'm like, nigga, no. We just had practice. What you talking about? I ain't going to the gym, man. I was like, bro, I ain't here for all that. He like, man, you tripping, bro. Come here. I come in there and he text me like, D Rose in here. And I come in, I remember it was your whole fam. You had your daughter in the stroller. Your girl was sitting on there on the stroller and you was shooting. And you had shot damn near 500 shots. And I remember, because you had ended up hurting your elbow.
My elbow,
Yeah. So I'm like, how many shots this nigga shoot? Jay Luke like, he gonna be ready.
That's a fact.
He gonna be ready. And I'm like, and we about to play in the playoffs. We about to play at Houston. This when you first came to the team. He like, he gonna be ready. Don't trip. He gonna be ready. I'm like, well, shit, he shooting 500 shots. Motherfucker gonna shoot 50 from the 3. Goddamn. I said, getting them up. So I'm laughing and shit. I'm coming there, I'm joking and shit. And we get in the playoffs, and I'm like, I'm going to Thibs like, man, this nigga gotta play. Like, we get in the game, he killing. I'm like, no, he gotta, come on, man. He gotta get in the game earlier. Thibs like, I know. Fuck. Like, who do we take out? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Take him out. He like, how do I tell him? I'm like, nigga, Thibs is you. He's like, everybody, you know. Then that nigga just starts saying, fuck it. Come on.
I swear.
Derrick, come on. I'm like, yeah. I watched this nigga build himself. Bro, he was.
That's fire.
And then next year, what you shot, 40 from 3?
Like 40. But you assisted with that too, though. Right when I got to the team, you probably remember. Hey, that's you for that bread.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I knew you had some money, though.
You ain't understanding, though. When you, like, the league ain't nothing but specialists, right?
Facts.
So when you aren't labeled a shooter like that, that shit can last for like a long time until you beat that shit.
Yep.
You gotta beat that. You know what I'm
Beat the
saying?
allegations.
Come on, man. So for motherfuckers that know how to shoot, niggas from Indiana, they know how to shoot when they 1 year old. Motherfuckers teaching them they form, they in they crib. Like, tuck your elbow, all that. All y'all shots the same. Nigga, I have not one person growing up to tell me my shot, like how to fix my mechanics or show me mechanics for my jump shot. I figured this shit out solely by myself. No basketball camps, couldn't afford it. None of that, nigga. This is solely me being in the park by myself, testing out shit and like all that stick. Or you know how it is.
Yeah.
Out there experimenting and that shit stuck. But so to like go to a team and to be cool with a motherfucker, to be in a shooting game with them, and don't take it personal if they beat you. I'm that crazy because I don't want to take it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it takes to go one-on-one or to challenge a motherfucker and to push yourself in practice when you ain't know nothing about it. I'm shooting with you. You don't know that I'm feeling this way at all.
Yeah, I did.
You get what I'm saying? He's fucking around, shooting, playing, talking to people. I'm trying to make every mototherfucker shot. I'm gonna teach your ass. I'm gonna show your ass. I'm gonna show your ass I'm at 40 this year.
Yeah, I remember I stopped shooting because I was like, this nigga starting to beat me, man. What the fuck? How you quit?
I ain't quit, but
I'm just knowing, like,
he was taking it light because he playing. He always playing in practice. He says when Tibbs, all right. But if Tibbs ain't on that, he ain't on that. He playing.
That story of my life, man.
I swear to God, bro. So like to to actually challenge a motherfucker that's a shooter, I took pride in that.
Yeah.
Even though you didn't know about that shit.
But nah, I seen it. Then when the next year, I never forget, we started together at the beginning of the year. And I'm like, I'm going on fast break. I'm darting the ball to him in the corner and he firing. And I'm like, this nigga really a shooter. Like, he running the lane. Mayo, like, nigga, he the MVP. He great with the ball. Like, I should be running the lane, nigga. He like, get it, taking off and running to the corner and firing threes. And I'm laughing. I'm like, this nigga a shooter. Like, what? This nigga spotting up 40, shooting 40 from the three. And I'll never forget, I was like, nigga, you shooting 40. He was like, you know, he a student of the game. He like, nigga, you gotta be able to shoot the three, man.
Yeah.
They paying niggas to shoot the three.
Yeah.
And I remember
shit was sweet.
He was like, I remember everything, bro. He was like, I'm a shoot 40. He was like, I'm going to get that bag, bro. Then I'm done.
Yes, sir.
And I was like, nah, you gonna leave? Like, I'm in my head like, he about to leave Minnesota. Cause ain't no way he's starting over me.
That's for sure niggas at the time.
Nah, niggas was telling me in the crowd, get him out the game, put Derrick in. I'm like, damn, that's my nigga. But why y'all gotta yell me like that?
They did that on every team. That nigga played on.
That nigga problem.
That 44 might
It got so bad, my nigga. I started telling nigga, like, do you want to start? Because this shit is easier, nigga. I just want to come off the bench, bro.
Nigga took on do wrong.
Nigga, what? But I give him credit. Nigga, I'll never forget. He told me, like, and then we got to get back to where it started. But then he told me, he was like, Teague, you got to find your niche because, nigga, you know, we ain't going to be starters the whole time. Like, coming off the bench, they need somebody to kill off the bench. They going to find a new role. Yeah. And he did not want to start.
No.
I remember I went to Thibs. I said, Thibs, I am sick of hearing these motherfuckers. Will you start him? And he was like, who I'm going to start him over? I'm like, nigga, me. He was like, you're getting paid. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I think I'll play better off the bench. He was like, no. And I was like, we'll start them together. And he was like, I could do that. Who we take out? And we started trying to figure it out or whatever. But I just remember when you said that. So when you left, I went to Ryan. I said, I want to come off the bench. Because I was like, I'm about to do exactly what he did. I was like, I want to come off the bench.
Yeah.
Because you told me, like, bro, we ain't going to be starters for the rest of our career, bro. You got to figure it out. And we about to build these new roles. So I was like, I'm about to take his role. And I started doing everything he did. I started stretching. I ain't do none of that shit. Bro. Foam roller, ball and shit. I'm like, that nigga, he figured it out. Fuck that. I'm doing that. Shit didn't quite work out.
I seen
it was too late by then, nigga.
Yeah,
your whole body was broke down.
Man, I was a Monte Carlo by then.
What?
So I had
your knee and that was it?
Yeah, well, I had bad ankles. I had surgery on my ankle. Yeah, but then I had, my patella was gone. I ain't got no, I'm bone on bone now. It's over with.
It's over with.
And Delta 88 ain't worth a quarter, nigga.
I'm a nigga Delta.
Hold on, it was gone last year?
It was gone my last year in Minnesota.
Yep.
So I was bone on bone, but I was just playing. And then the last piece of my patella tore in when I was in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
It was over with.
Nah, that bone on bone, that's something different.
It was over with.
It's over with once you go there.
For sure.
Nigga that's doing that is Wes, huh? Wes.
Yeah, I don't know how you doing that.
How you doing that, bro?
Yeah, he different, bro. Shout out to him.
Shout out to him, man. Well, listen, you have so many crazy accomplishments, man. We got to speak on some, man. Obviously, we got to start with one of the crazy ones. MVP, youngest MVP ever, having one of the craziest seasons in the NBA. In the conference where LeBron James was, like, how was that season for you? Because obviously, you know what I'm saying, you came in the league going crazy. How crazy was that particular season for you, bro?
It was a blur. It was a blur. I remember at that time, my whole mindset was like, keep it moving. So, you know, in hindsight, you always wish that you would cherish some of the days a little bit more, like when you're looking in the past and shit. But what I was telling y'all, at that time, I didn't enjoy anything, bro. I didn't go out to eat with my family or friends like that. No movies like that. None of that, bro. No concerts. Because I was totally locked in to thinking that I had to follow what like Kobe was doing. Like thinking Kobe as not enjoying themselves, not going on vacays, not doing any of that. So I felt tricked like in a way whenever at the time I felt that way. Like my fourth year, I ended up going to the Philippines with him. I saw him like relax. I'm like, oh, you motherfucker was tricking me this whole time. I dedicated 3 years 3 years of thinking you didn't do shit, bro. And to see you actually out here just chilling, like it kind of fucked me up. But like I couldn't take it personal because he didn't even know I was like admiring him like that. So that year, it was just fun, man. Something that you can't explain. Like my being in Shy,
At the crib.
going number one, and being the point guard of the team. Like you got the rock in your hand and you got your guys. I got my guys that I've been around since 6th grade on the baseline.
Yeah, talking.
Scoring, you know what I'm saying?
Talking the whole time.
All the time. Like that's something that, we did it right though.
Man,
We
facts.
made sure that the ups and downs that we had in Chicago, no matter what it was, we could go back there and still like do business or whatever it is with them. So, but it was a blast though, bro.
For sure, man. Both of y'all can speak to this being, you know what I'm saying, point guard, the man in your city, playing for your hometown. Like, what's that feeling like? Like, we talk about it, but what's that feeling growing up in Chicago? Like, all right, I saw MJ kill us now. They look at me like that.
It's pressure. That's why it's a lot of pressure.
I can imagine.
And I got to talk for Chicago because a lot of people, when they talk about Chicago, they always mention like the bad shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to mix it up. MJ wouldn't be MJ if he played anywhere else but Chicago for his pro career. He would have been a great player anywhere else. But in Chicago, he became the Black Cat. He became MJ in Chicago. Just off the strength of the culture that's in Chicago. And it's coaches everywhere. Like with the basketball culture is just strong. And that the expectation of like, all right, what you gonna do? We seen niggas like you back in the 60s. All right, you supposed to been like elevated the game or doing something different. Like, what's next? MJ won them 3. I guarantee you he had people in this corner like, there's no way they gonna let you win. You just went on vacay, nigga. They ain't finna let you come back and win 3 more.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
I bet you can't.
Yeah.
That's what niggas in shot telling them.
Yeah.
Bet you can't.
They talk to the wrong one about
Yeah, I bet you what?
Right.
I'm gonna win one. I bet you can't win another one. But
That's
tell them
Chicago.
guys, like, look, I'm geeking them up. Nigga.
Yeah.
I bet you can't win another one.
Oh, that's Chicago shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what they did that shit.
Yeah, it's geeking them up just off the strength. But that's what I meant by the culture, though. Like,
Hell yeah.
being there, that's what I felt. Even though my guys never came up to me and was like, man, you got to kill this motherfucker this game. I felt it, though. They ain't had to say nothing. They'll say little shit. I'll be in the kitchen or something. Man, I heard what you call throwing the party tonight. Not saying it to me, but they just talking. But making sure that I hear it. Like, what? Motherfucker going out?
Well, yeah, before they play me, I was that nigga. I was going out. No wonder this nigga trying to kill me.
Well, I'm listening though. Even though they ain't bringing it to me, they stating it so that I just could hear it. I'm like, all right. Like,
Oh, so is this nigga fuck?
I swear.
Random reason nigga got killed. Random reason nigga put 40 on me. Okay.
But everybody always speaking on like you being the hardest person that they had to guard. Like, who was your person like that you was like, damn,
What's
I'm
crazy?
chilling, but I gotta sleep for him.
I had a problem damn near with everybody, bro. Especially in Thibs' system, defensive system, where like at that time we icing everything. If one person go over the top in basketball terms, he beat you and over the top of the pick and roll, and like now you're chasing him like behind him and shit. If that happened, it was just hard. But I'm a pure point, so I hate point guards that feel like they about to control the whole game. So scoring, if you scoring, I don't care about scoring like that. Even though, like the NBA forced me into scoring. I never was the leading scorer on any of my elementary time. I probably was the leading scorer, but high school, somebody else was. College, CDR was. So I never was the leading scorer. I just found my spots and I found the way to like make it look good. But I'm a pure point at heart.
Yeah.
So I hate point guards that don't care about scoring, like a Rondo, like this nigga, like they could fall into just the system of just playing the right way.
Yeah.
Like, no, nigga, I'm gonna at least try to get in your head. People don't, scoring ain't really that much to me because winning the game is more than me.
Okay.
Like I heard one of my OGs, Kurt Heinrich, say, like after somebody gave him like 40 or 50, he's saying this shit out loud, but I'm just hearing him. We walking in the hallway, we won, and he was like, "Ha, that motherfucker just scored 50 points for no reason."
Yeah.
That shit hit home.
Yeah.
Where it was like, that's why after I scored that 50, I was so happy that I won. Nigga, like,
Damn.
you gotta win, bro. Like 50 or 60, whatever it is. If you ain't getting that dub at the end, you raced up.
Facts.
That wasn't Jet in high school. I mean, in college.
Oh, in college.
That wasn't Jet.
I was different. I was trying to get somewhere. I was trying to get somewhere,
That
bro.
story cool, D-Rose, but that motherfucking Jetty at Wake Forest.
But in the league, though, he adjusted.
Yeah, I did.
We commend you for
And
that,
I
for
mean,
sure.
but everybody like that in the high school, college, you get into it. That's how you got to the league.
Yeah.
That's what these young kids, they don't be looking at these players or
Talk
like
that
they
shit.
be thinking like, oh, you a bum because you on the bench. Bro, did you see this player when he was in high school or college?
Yeah.
That's how he got seen, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
For sure. Hey, man, you brought one of my favorite college players of all time, my boy CDR. Y'all was going crazy.
Shout out to CDR, man. Yeah, no, that's a fact. CDR. Well, I gotta tell this story, CDR. So he tried to hold me, right? So it's me, him, and Tone in the gym. We there for summer school. We shooting half court shots for $100 a shot though. At the time, we both flogging. We don't got it like that. So every shot, real, that shit
matters.
$100.
Yeah.
What? A shot in college? So he hit a shot, and I shot right behind him. And he said that my foot was on the line. And he tried to stand on me like, yeah, his voice. Yeah, man, nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I ain't back off. I'm like, nah, nigga. Nah, my foot wasn't on the line. No, matter of fact, he shot the shot and his foot was on the line and I made him shoot over.
Yeah.
And he was surprised that I said something. And he fucked with me for saying something like, damn, you ain't let me hold you. And I'm like, nah, nigga, I ain't going for that. And check, I gotta tell another story. So this when I really knew that I made the right decision. So once again, summer school, we there. Joey Dorsey ended up going to a Gangsta Boo concert, video shoot.
Hold on. Joy, you out of pocket.
Nah, he a real nigga.
He was in the pocket.
Gangsta Boo, you a real nigga. If you want it, you should fuck with R.I.P. to the legend, man.
Check it.
R.I.P. to the legend, man.
So
What
check
the
it,
fuck?
bro. He missed the run, right? So I'm thinking,
Clearly.
he missed the whole run. I'm thinking nothing of it. I get to the house. Joey come to the crib. He thinking everything cool. CDI ain't talking to him at all. He started cursing Joey out so bad, bro. Like, man, you let the motherfucking team down. That's some hoe ass. He talking to him crazy. And Joey big. I'm thinking that they about to fight because it's my first. I don't know him like that. I just got here. Joey respected it. Started crying, bro.
Ah, that's right.
I said, I made the right choice. Man. These niggas care about winning, bro. Like, you mad at a nigga for this some summer shit. You know what I'm saying? And there was some shit that we were running, not Cal. We set that shit up. Or he set it up and the nigga didn't show up. And once I seen that, I'm like, this gonna be a good ass year.
Yeah.
Like, older niggas that's on the same page, I'm like, all right.
Nah,
You had a hell of a run.
You had a hell of a year, bro.
Love it, bro.
You remember anything from that game, that championship game?
Yeah,
shot.
those.
Shout out to my dog. Mario, for real. That was a tough shot.
No, the only thing the fireworks, bro. After you leave the court, the shit be burning you, bro. While as you walking off, I wanted to fight somebody. That's the only thing I really remember. As you walking off as a loser, the fireworks you see on TV, that shit come down. A lot of people be getting burnt in that shit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the shit was burning me. And that shit was making me so mad as I walked off the court, knowing that I blew the game. That was the only thing that I remember for real. Because after that, it was straight league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like my question was, what was like when you was like, I seen a video, a documentary of you in, Chicago getting the first pick or Miami or whatever. What was it like, that feeling when you seen Chicago got that first pick? Like, damn.
We was in LA at the time. And right when I seen that they were like one of the last ones, I kind of knew then. like what it was.
Thought it was
Even though people in the room didn't say it, I'm like, damn, Chicago got 7% chance. I'm like, we gonna end up winning that shit.
yeah.
And yeah, that's going back to the crib. Like, yeah, everybody got to experience that one time, at least one time.
Yeah.
Like, don't you know how everybody be saying you should play in New York at least one time as a hooper just to feel the atmosphere? I feel the same way about people playing at home. If you could, you might as well like at least get the experience. You know what I'm saying?
I leaned on you. You don't even know, but I left Indiana to come to Minnesota, right? So when you came on the team, I'm like, damn, because I hate, no shade to Minnesota. I love Minnesota, cool, but I hated leaving the crib. You know what I mean? Like, damn, it was everything I wanted. Like, I'm at the crib, my homeboys, everybody be at the game. After I leave the game, I get to eat with my family, all that. So when you came to Minnesota, it was like, it's somebody I'm about to lean on because he experienced what I experienced. Like, he had to leave the crib before. Yeah. So like that's why I started like, you probably only know I started gravitating toward you like, hey bro, you want to shoot? You want to do this? And you like, because I just want to get like, damn, how did that nigga get like through leaving Chicago? Like you was like I was nowhere near what you was in Indiana, but you are to Chicago. Like I was good, but I played 1 year. You was there, MVP, high expectations, showed it all. I'm like, man, how he get through leaving the crib? So I just wanted to like, I'm like, man, how he work? What is mental like? And then I start seeing you read books and shit, and it's everything that I never even thought. Like I'm thinking you like not like me, but I knew you was like, damn, he from the Midwest. He probably be joking, clowning, and you joke and clown.
Yeah.
You was super like dedicated to shit, and I was just like, all right, let me not fuck up his dedication, because I was type of fucking that fuck this shit up. I started, hey bro, you try to get on some bullshit, and he was just like, and he kind of like made me start like appreciating the craft again, because I was kind of like, damn, I got paid, I'm cool, my family's straight. But then I seen you, I'm like, damn, he's super cool, like he got paid.
Yeah,
he don't even gotta be doing this really, but he appreciating the craft, and it made me like start like, hold on, let me stop playing. Let me like remember why I love hooping.
Yeah, was that your
brought that to me, bro?
Going into the league though?
Nah, nigga, I was like everybody else. This shit, it takes time, bro. So you get to a point where like I could keep doing the same shit or I could change. So after I went through my case, I made a vow that for 7 years that I was just gonna like try to change my image. You know what I'm saying? By just being me, just staying out of sight, out of mind. Mm-hmm. And it went from 7 to now I'm on year like 11 of me just like finding joy, bro. You know what I mean? Like basketball got me that, but even coming here, I'm always looking for something for inspiration. So like coming here, seeing what y'all got going on, watching from afar, like huge fan of Jeff, of course. And seeing how he's adapting to like this new world and new business venture that he's in. Yeah. So the questions that I asked y'all in there, that's why I asked. We don't have to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? But that's where y'all heading, you know what I mean? So
we appreciate you.
Congratulations as well. Love.
Was it a vet that when you got to the league that kind of embraced you?
Almost every vet, bro. Almost every vet. Every teammate I had, I appreciated. That's how I looked at this. Every one of them, because when it comes to like the basketball shit, when I was in it, I'm like, even though I didn't want the fame, I still wanted people to like appreciate like the work that I put in or like like the way that I played. So when I used to be on teams with niggas and they tell me they from Boo's from Alaska, I'm thinking about market. And that's a market, okay. Yeah. Like, damn, I never knew it. You know what I mean? Y'all, you from overseas. Damn, they watching you too. That mean they watching me. I bet. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
so I always show love to everybody. And I had great vets too. Great vets, bro. Yeah. Like, to show me about health. Like, Luau was the first one that I seen eat like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich at halftime. And now that's a custom in the league. That's it. Before you go on the buzz, I mean, like brunch, all that shit is just there now. But before it was there, you had like OGs that really you saw stretching before every game, like a Nazi Muhammad, like Joakim, how he took care of his body. Like a lot of guys were really pros, bro. Yeah. Played at least 16, 17 years. Hell yeah. Didn't get in the game at all, but they get ready, they get activated like they're about to play 30 minutes. and to just chill. So I seen that, and I'm like, man, whenever I do get in that position, I'm gonna try to handle that the same way. But only how you get there is you got to kill your ego. And that's not like a one-time thing. Yeah. That's like a continuous fucking everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where motherfuckers think it's just one time. No, that's just the first challenge. This shit just gonna keep popping up, especially if you call your man, you feel like you accomplished something. Right. You know what I mean? It's a thin balance. It's a balance. You gotta balance the shit out. So being aware of that, being mindful of it, like that's when he met me, that's what the stage that I was in.
When I seen you, like, I ain't gonna lie, everybody know me, I be like, I don't want no kids.
Yeah.
But when I see you with your son, like being in Minnesota and like seeing him shoot the bat, this is just random shit I remember because I used to be watching like, that's hard. Y'all try to shoot the ball into the rack.
To the rack.
Yeah, and I'm like, y'all niggas know y'all not about to hit that, right?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, and I'm looking like, they ain't gonna hit that. And y'all would continuously do it. And I remember one time he hit it.
Yes, sir.
And I was like, that motherfucker hit that shit. Like,
I was surprised too.
Yeah, I
was surprised.
But I was like,
no, I'm not going to bet, but that's my version of the crate for him.
Yeah,
put the crate up on the come on, bro. We gonna make a basketball rim out of anything on this motherfucker. That's just real. Being creative. And I want you to be able to be on this court, this stage, and feel comfortable around 20 to 10,000 people looking at you. Just be yourself.
Yeah.
Because a lot of kids, I see like a lot of kids that get on that stage,
freeze up,
scared in the motherfucker. Yeah. I'm like, nah, I don't want my kids going through that. And I'm putting them in positions to make them uncomfortable. Like I'm putting myself in positions, but for them, I wish I had a dad or something I wish I had. So I got to present the opportunity for them.
Nah, I was watching that shit. Man, he over there tossing that ball. And so it was like 3 days in a row. I'm like, yeah, he ain't going, I ain't going, that ain't going to happen. He hit that shit. I'm over there like, damn, nigga, yeah. All right, PJ, I see you, boy. Like, that's just, it's dope to see, bro.
That's hard. A lot of these niggas, I'm glad you ain't trying to, but a lot of these niggas trying to live through their kids on the hoop world. Especially a lot of these AAU dads. So I was going to ask you, like, how do you balance that dad life and, making sure he stay on the straight and narrow on the hoop stuff, pushing himself to his max ability?
I mean, I push him, but at the same time, it's more like discipline with him right now. But it's about knowing your worth, too, because he's in the stage, and a lot of little hoopers need to hear this. Like, knowing your worth. Like if a company come to you for an NIL deal or something like that, and like you don't know your worth, you'll take any deal. But you got to look at like, what do you see your brand or what you see yourself associated with? Like he had a deal that come to him in which I thought that he shouldn't have took, but I can't say that to him. I asked him about it. Hey, you think it's right? So who do you see yourself associated with? This brand, that brand? He started thinking about it. Like, I got to make you think. I got to provoke a thought. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, just to see where your head at, where you thinking, at least put it on your mind that if you see yourself being MVP type caliber, whoever you associate yourself with got to be on that same level too. Mm. So, like, the hooping side, I let him just play, bro. I'm not on him. I make him do his push-ups and sit-ups and shit like that. But it's really just school and making sure that his mental right. Like a lot of kids, he quiet, so a lot of kids be like going through shit by themselves. And with my kids, I want to be able to make sure that I'm there. Or not only like my kids, but my family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
It's interesting to hear you say, with T, he coached our alma mater, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kids that now, like you said, it's a different situation now, growing up in high school, being good or having some type of impression. They getting deals. It's like, all right, that might be cool now, but you don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Ain't nobody getting deals at high school.
Not Indiana.
That's what I'm about to say. How old is PJ?
He 11.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he 11, bro.
But like it's like coaching kids, like you're right, it's a lot of the mental stuff, like what they go through outside of basketball. You just want to make sure that they in a comfortable spot or they in a good place. But like you doing that with your kids, and that's dope. I wanted to know, like, when you watch them play, because I seen him hit a game winner.
Yeah.
You too. I'm like, damn, it's, like I remember him, like you said, I remember him shooting on on the little rack or whatever. So to see him hitting game winners, do you see his skill belt, like his skill level going up, and you like, shit, man, I'm starting to see it? Do you?
It is now, and like I said, that's why I'm taking this step that I'm taking now, bro. Like I have to be there.
Yeah,
like, for my mans, bro.
Real.
Like it's all about the discipline, bro. Like I don't know how many times, like as a I'm talking as a dad, not a father, because it's a difference. Like my kids call me dad. I love when they call me dad, not father.
Yeah.
They don't sound right to me when they.
That sounds like some Michael
me?
Jackson shit.
Sound like don't sound right to me. So like that time that I'm putting in, giving every one of my kids my that equal time. You know what I'm saying? But with him, since he's the oldest, I have to be a little bit more strict on him as far as making sure he gets up on time for school, taking out the garbage, all the little chore shit. But it creates your character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
the discipline.
Oh man, so I'm seeing like it carries over too, where if you're not disciplined in something that you're passionate about in basketball, how you think you're gonna be disciplined in the other areas?
Yeah.
If you're not disciplined about something that you love, other areas is gonna fall too. That shit gonna crumble at some
That's
point.
a fact.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I'm like, bro, dedicate yourself to this, and I guarantee you it's gonna pay off. But he listened though. Like that's half the battle too, and which I love about him. I could talk to him. Yeah, he'll try to like do his own thing. Like he got his own individuality too.
Yeah.
So once I see that, I don't want to tamper with that, because I see that if I do, you're gonna try to follow me or follow in my footsteps. You're your own person.
Yeah.
You are PJ Rose. You are your own entity.
Right.
How you feel about this? I asked him how he feel, bro.
That's hard.
What you think? He'll tell me the honest truth. All right, this is how we gonna think about it. Just like we was talking about with the deal. He was mad that I was telling him that shit about the deal. Like, cause he knew that I was telling him right. Like I was asking him questions, and the questions I was the answers, he was like not elaborating on them. Like, yeah. He said a certain company name. I don't want to say the name. Said their name. I'm like, so how? Like that don't add up. P, you see what I'm saying? He started to hear what I'm saying. He heard what I was saying, but started crying. I'm like, bro, I'm not here to chastise you or make you feel like you made the wrong decision.
Yeah.
I'm just showing you that you have worth.
Yeah.
They're coming because you have worth. Now you decide what that worth is going to be. A lot of kids these days, they don't know what the worth. They don't even know that they got worth.
Yeah.
Let alone telling the motherfucker that they love them or something, or hitting them, patting them on the back for doing something right. So me expressing to him where I'm at right now, telling him like, man, PJ, I'm doing this for me, my nigga.
Yeah.
Not doing this for you no more.
Yeah.
I'm quitting because of me.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it. I'm doing this solely to be around y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking you to school. I'm picking you up. I'm doing this. I'm doing that.
He gonna appreciate that shit.
You may not understand it now. That's my whole little saying now. You ain't gonna understand it, but later on you gonna respect it.
Yeah.
I say that all the time.
Yes, sir.
Motherfucker house, bro.
You ain't gonna understand.
Motherfucker kids trifling. Please. God damn.
You gonna do it at home?
Yeah. I done lied and told motherfuckers, hey, bro, y'all keep this room trifling, dude. These mice and shit go come fuck your roaches and shit. You gotta lie to them. You gotta kind of cast it. So,
No, facts.
nah, for sure.
But hell yeah,
I be saying all kind of bullshit.
Look at parents.
anything to make them listen, bro.
Nah, for sure.
You gotta trick them a little bit.
Yeah.
Like that's what I meant by being a dad. Like sparking that engine. Sometimes you gotta. A lot of kids now, they don't know how. They ain't gonna know because of the conditions and living circumstances that you got them in because of what you went through. I went through this, so I'm putting you in this type of environment so that you don't got to go back to that. If they do go back to it, you're a failure anyway. You're a failure if you let them go back.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm creating this for you and to see you thrive. And that's all that's the stage I'm about, man, just bossing up, bro. That's what this shit's all about, bro.
Man, for sure. Listen, man, we are blessed, man. We appreciate you pulling up. I know how much this means for you, bro. I know how much this means to us. Like we said, when we got this opportunity, shout out to the team for making this happen, man. We were ecstatic, man. We are really happy that you pulled up on us, man. It means the world to us for sure, bro.
Love, bro. No,
for sure.
Hell yes.
I gotta say something before you leave, bro. I'm so geek, bro. Like, I'm a fan. Like, I know we graduated in 07, whatever. So, like, when I was in college, you was a rookie, and you going against Rondo and them and the Celtics in the playoffs and stuff, and I'm watching, I'm like, damn, I know him. Like, I competed against him. I seen him to see you do that shit, and then, like, to get to know you over the years and then see what kind of person as you, kind of father you are, how dope you are as a person, cool. And, like, for you to have all the accolades and all the shit that you got and how humble you was, like, bro, you would put me in spaces and we'd be in rooms and you the one, and you would, like this nigga crazy. I'm taking over the floor, but everybody wanted to be around you.
Yeah.
And that shit is dope. You don't meet too many people who just like, who got the resume or the person that you are and let you be you. Like,
Love.
You ain't had to let me start, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, you. That's.
Now I'm not saying I ain't saying I ain't earned the start,
exactly,
but like,
bro. Exactly at that time.
If we being honest, bro, like, I'm just a realistic person, bro. Like, you might have went through some stuff. You went to New York and whatever, and then you came to the team. But when you started hooping, bro, you was averaging 16 off the bench. I was averaging 10. Like,
no, but still, I at that time I was fully aware of where I was at that time. I didn't want to start. Thibs used to try to come to me. I'm like, no.
I know you didn't want to start, but I was like, please, tell this nigga to start.
Whole time you said no.
I'm like, no, he's saying the total opposite, man.
And the whole reason I'm telling Thibs, tell this nigga, man. And Thibs probably going to you like, you need to start. He probably like, nah. I'm like, I'm like, tell him again.
Hey, what's so crazy is in a different situation, that goes differently. And most of the time, and that's the typical in NBA. Typically, you got them going against each other, but y'all pushing each other, and that's why it worked out. That's crazy.
That nigga just didn't want to start because they was out here hurting his feelings.
It wasn't even about that. It was about that. Fuck them.
Get this sad ass nigga out the court.
That's what we came to Minnesota.
See that nigga back to the 44 jersey.
Hey, I was telling my last, I was fucking zero then. Listen, fuck you. Listen, my last thing, I remember we went to Prince's house, right?
Oh.
Yeah, we went to Prince's house, right? We had a little show, and I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. Me, Wig. So to know Wig is to love Wig. And me and him very similar. We're anti a lot of stuff. And then
not Umar. Wig is Dr. Umar. Just put it out there.
So I didn't say that. He said that. So then the no Wig and then the no Gorgie. So it's me, Gorgie, and Wig at a table, right? We don't smile for shit. We don't do shit. We mean, like, people don't know this side of me. Only the teammates know I joke and shit. Like, the fans don't know. They think I'm an ass, so I don't smile about shit. But Wig don't smile about shit. Gorgie, he the nicest person in the world. But they don't know, like, he don't smile. Man, our table empty. Nobody walked by our table. I'm talking about, man, his table.
Bruh.
Nigga, the Prince jersey they walking by, not one person had a Jeff Teague Prince jersey, by the way. I think my mama might have one. This nigga Prince jersey, bro, had to be the highest selling shit in the NBA that year. It had to be, bro.
Yeah, it was up there.
I know it was, bro. They was walking by. I was like, damn.
Damn.
I'm like, Wig, damn. Wig just got a max. I'm like, fuck, bro. They're like, you might want. He's like, I gotta leave, bro. They don't fuck with me, y'all. I'm like, they don't. No,
he was on that man.
He was just like, I gotta leave. Like, they not fucking with me no more. It was Cat and then D-Roll. This jersey was more than Cat's. I was like, yeah, he not gonna be back. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, Cat not fucking with that. Like, I'm keeping it a beam, bro. I was like, y'all know.
Stop putting smut on Cat name.
I'm not hating on Cat, bro. I swear to God, I love Cat, bro. Cat cool as hell. I think Cat one of the coolest players to ever play. But
Same.
when I seen that shit, you had to be there, bro. We at Prince's house, bro, with Prince jerseys. I'm watching. I'm like, this is D-Rose shit. Like, I'm like, this is shit. You know me? I'm a real nigga. I realize shit. Like, yeah, He went in 6 minutes. I'm like, this his team.
That was one of the best collabs that they did.
What?
Yeah.
Fire.
Was that the first time they ever did that?
I don't know. That shit was fire,
It had
though.
to be, bro.
I remember my mama called me like, get that Prince jersey. I said, baby, it's gonna be a lot for you. I'm like, my shit, them motherfuckers up there. I was like, no, that D-Rose. I remember I asked, I said, can you sign this motherfucker? It's how much people have. Like, can you sign it for me? He was like, yeah, I signed it. And somebody took that bitch.
From the
you signed it and put it in the locker, nigga. I came back, it was gone.
It was one of the equipment that somebody got you.
I forgot.
Yeah, I came back. I was like,
right now.
I can't. I know so many niggas was asking for that shit. I didn't want to ask you to sign another one. I'm like,
That
damn.
motherfucker gonna be on eBay right after this interview.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
The nigga on eBay with that jersey, tap in.
400K. They somebody offered 400,000 for that motherfucker right now. But I knew when he had all them jerseys, I said, yeah.
That was a hell of an experience.
Nah, that was dope. That was dope. His house was
I
crazy.
swear.
That's one of the craziest homes I ever been to.
I don't
And
think
they
I
still
still
respect him.
He's a legend, bro.
No, I'm talking about in the house. The rules stay the
bro.
same. No,
Nigga, don't touch.
you can't touch nothing as if he's still there. I never saw nothing like that.
Nigga, be gentle around that.
I
Like,
swear,
nigga,
bro.
don't shoot on that goal. Like, I was like, damn.
They said that they used to hoop too.
I would love to meet him like that, but it's,
Same food menu. Like you can't bring no meat,
mhm.
no other shit in the crib. They still respect him. Like I never saw nothing like it, bro.
That's
That
fire.
shit was crazy. As far as right now, I'm living in gratitude.
For
For sure,
very
bro.
appreciative, you know what I'm saying? And not to make y'all this episode serious like this, because I know y'all normally got like
We be clowning.
some humor shit, but
Nah, you good, bro. We gonna talk. We gonna pop
Hell
shit.
nah,
You straight, bro.
shit,
You
bro.
straight.
So people need to hear.
yeah, but yeah, just living in gratitude, bro. And that's one of the reasons why they wanted to come here and show love.
Nah,
It's because,
appreciate it, bro.
some Midwest shit, like I said.
For sure, man. Hey, man, like I said, we appreciate you. We appreciate you giving us this moment, man. It means a lot for both sides, man. We can't wait to see what you do next. We know we got the team going to keep creating, man. We definitely going to push and support that. Before we get out of here, be here and tell the people they can grab some merch at.
Shopclub520.com, baby.
We up out of here.
And Maddie, I need you to tap in with you too.
Yeah. I remember my nigga had little dreads.
Stop swearing.